Alright, folks. This is a Dodge Neon chasing a P0499, which is a Evap vent valve resistance high. Something like that. But anyway, I wanted to take this valve off. It's a pump. It's in the back by the right rear wheel, just to see how it operates and if it's working right. I ohmed out the two connectors, the two terminals over here, and they turned out okay. I took it apart. I didn't see anything really bad with it. So as I'm looking around the wires now, because this is instant, as soon as you turn the key on, the check engine light comes right on. So I'm looking at this connector, and we always look in here, you know what I mean? It looks always nice and clean. But look at this when I bent it a little bit more than I wanted to. Look at that. Look at that. It's broken right there. Look at that green stuff in there. So clearly it's broken inside here. Inside that little terminal there. See, there's like a little... it's focusing in and out, but... it's like a little casing in there. So the wire is in there. It's broken. And the middle one is the signal wire. Okay, that's ground, the black. The power is the one on the outside, and that's the signal going back to the PCM. So I'm going to slice this guy open, and we'll see what it looks like in there. It's pretty nasty in there, but it's been sitting here all these years, so kind of makes sense. All right, take it apart, see what happens. All right, so I took this cover off. It looks like somebody's in here, definitely. I didn't realize it was black tape, because it all looks the same, you know. Take the black tape off. Look at it, it's got a butt connector in there. So somebody was in here sometime in his life, put a butt connector in there, and that's what broke. Because in that sheathing over there, all I saw was just this round thing, so I didn't know what it was. But yeah, looks like somebody did two butt connectors, and it broke. So we're gonna repair these. Gonna cut this other butt connector off. Hopefully, there's enough wire over here that can do something with it. We'll see. All right, we're gonna repair these two wires, and we're gonna see if the 499 goes away. All right, look at that, just falling apart. Okay. Find something new every day. All right, folks. So here you go. I repaired that wire. I fugazied it much as I can. Had to shorten the wire to get to a clean wire, so I had to cut it off that piece there. So I wire tied it up there, made it come this way a little bit. The one wire that was still good was the ground. I left it alone. I'm not going to modify that. Those two were in. That's it. I put the valve back on. Put the clamps back on with the hose. And we are going to try it. Remember, on this one, as soon as you started the car, the light came on. All right, so now with that wire that's fixed, hopefully it does not do that no more. All right, I'm gonna go inside and check it out. All right, are we ready? All right, check the light. Engine light is off. Let's shut it off. And here we go. Let's see what it does. Pump is on. Start it up. Oh, there it is. Get it back on. Let's see what the code is. So escape. Read the codes. Same thing. You know what? You have to change that valve. Change the valve it is. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I liked that valve anyway, but we tried it. Okay. Time for the valve. Alright, here's our leak detection pump that I bought. 310-500 from Dorman. Cost me about $60 for this. Rock Auto sells it for about $36. With the shipping, come up about $42. So there's a $20 difference between AutoZone and Rock Auto, but you can get it right away. But that's what it looks like. All right. I noticed that if you blow into this one, or this one, I forgot which one. I think this one. If you blow into the top one, on the new one, it sounds like an air horn. Blow it on the old one, doesn't do anything. Let me see if I can create this sound. Let me blow it for you. That was blowing it on the top one, the one to the right. Let me blow the one on the bottom. Okay, so it made like one little tiny whistle. Now watch when I do this to the old one, right? I'm going to pick the one on the right top first. Did nothing, blew right through. Let's pick the bottom one now. Nothing, blew right through. All right, that's just a little stupid test. I just wanted to see if it was really shot. So I think the little gizmo in there that goes up and down, a little diaphragm, is probably shot. So I'm going to film that when I take it apart again, because I already took it apart already. It's nothing but just a diaphragm, a little solenoid, and a little pin going up and down. All right, so I'm going to go install this now. After taking it off so many times, this thing came off in less than a minute. All right, just got to transfer the bracket over. See it? There's a bracket in there. Just push that little tab, and it'll slide it on and slide it back off. All right. So if you want to know, if that bracket did not come off as easy as I thought it would be. But yeah, just break that tab. Then the new one just snaps right in there. Right? Yeah. Try to hit it with a hammer. Sucker was not coming off. But break the tab. Don't matter. Don't need it no more anyway. Okay. Now to put it back on. Alright folks, there you go. 10mm nut in the bracket. That holds the bracket. Bracket holds onto the pump. Got a plug. Then you got two hoses in the back. Alright. This top hose did not even have a clamp on it. But I put a clamp on it because the hose is good. And this one had a plastic clamp. Plastic clamp was busted. So, two new metal clamps. New pump. I'm going to go check it out now. Alright, so with the new pump, I'm going to clear the codes. And see if it comes back. If it comes back, then it's got to be something with the wiring or the PCM. Alright, let's try it. Shut it off. Turn it on. Start it. Light off. Light back on. P0499 seems to be a problem here. Let's see. Let's get out of here. Let's see what the new code is. It's probably the same code. Yes, it is. Alright. Back to the drawing board. Ciao.